Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the most valuable and sought-after U.S. coins in the market. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin lovers. In this episode, we're highlighting four iconic coins: the Susan B. Anthony dollar, the Kennedy half dollar, and the Sacagawea dollar, $1 coin. These coins from the United States of America have versions that are extremely rare, especially those with their pieces of American history, and some are now highly valuable treasures in the coin collecting world. So if you're a coin enthusiast or someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of U.S. currency, this video is made just for you. Let's get started. First up, one. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, United States of America silver, crafted in my own words without using outside websites. In the shimmering world of rare coins, there occasionally emerges a coin so legendary, so wrapped in whispers of fortune, that it ignites dreams in collectors and investors alike. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin is one such marvel. With its bold image of the fearless suffragette, this coin doesn't just represent currency. It holds a story, a legacy, and for some, the spark of unimaginable wealth. Not all coins are created equal, and this one, in silver-toned brilliance and pristine condition, carries a mystique that transcends its face value. Picture holding in your palm a coin that could rewrite your destiny overnight. That's the kind of fabled power attributed to the finest specimens of the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar. Minted in Philadelphia, its sharp strike, flawless rim, and radiant finish make it not just a coin, but a relic, a treasure of historical, cultural, and financial resonance. It's not just about the metal. It's about the myth behind it, the microscopic differences, the striking anomalies that elevate a common dollar to a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. What separates the ordinary from the extraordinary in this coin's world is often invisible to the naked eye. It might be a rare die variant, a misplaced mint mark, or an ultra-rare proof error that transforms this everyday dollar into a collector's holy grail. Some versions of this coin shimmer with silver appearance, proof or presentation pieces struck with extra care. And when such a coin remains untouched by time, preserved in mint-state condition, it becomes the stuff of numismatic dreams. The Susan B. Anthony dollar broke boundaries when it was introduced, not just for being the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman, as opposed to allegorical figures, but for its futuristic design and space-age timing. Released at the cusp of a new era during NASA's golden years, with Susan's strong profile next to stars and an eagle on the moon, it felt revolutionary. That symbolism, liberty, defiance, and aspiration continues to attract not just collectors, but visionaries. Now, imagine stumbling upon a 1979 P coin that exhibits a wide-rim variety, one of the rarest and most sought-after types of this dollar. To a seasoned eye, this feature turns a dollar into a small fortune. To an investor, it's a coin that could auction into six-figure territory under the right circumstances. Some rare specimens have been known to fetch astronomical amounts, especially when accompanied by grading certifications, proof-like surfaces, or struck in error under extraordinary minting conditions. Collectors don't just chase this coin for rarity. They chase it for what it represents: the potential of change. Much like Susan B. Anthony herself, who challenged the norms of her time, this coin defies the boundaries of typical coin collecting. There's power in owning a piece of history, especially when that piece could be your ticket to financial freedom. This isn't just a dollar. It's a time capsule and possibly a vault of value just waiting to be unlocked. Stories abound of collectors who, by pure chance or a grandfather's forgotten collection, found a flawless 1979 P coin hiding in a drawer or an old wallet. That unsuspecting disc of metal under expert scrutiny turned out to be a rare variant, and the financial return was nothing short of life-changing. If you have one, you might be sitting on a silent fortune. Don't let it slip away at face value. This could be your moment. Think of this coin as a sleeping dragon. From the outside, it may look common, but under the right lighting, in the right collector's hands, it reveals its mythical aura. Wealth doesn't always come from gold bars or stock portfolios. Sometimes it's tucked away in a coin jar, waiting to awaken. For those who recognize its true worth, the 1979 piece Susan B. Anthony dollar is a ticket to a different life. Condition is everything in this world. A coin pulled fresh from a bankroll in 1979 and preserved away from touch, sunlight, and moisture could be a gem today. If yours bears no scratches, shines with unbroken luster, and carries that rare wide rim or proof finish, experts might declare it a numismatic masterpiece. Some have even called such coins the hidden diamonds of American change. Next up, the 2000D Sacagawea $1 United States of America copper coin stands out like a beacon of hope. It's more than just a coin. It's a legend in metal, a key that some believe can unlock fortunes overnight. With the Denver Mint mark stamped into its gleaming golden surface, this coin whispers stories of rarity and destiny to those who are fortunate enough to hold it. If you have one, guard it fiercely, for its worth may be more than money. It may be a passport to unimaginable wealth. This isn't just a story spun from myths or collector folklore. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar, particularly one that appears silver in tone or shows signs of an error or experimental strike, is the subject of intense interest in the numismatic world. While regular coins from this mintage are not rare, a few extremely rare variants slipped into circulation by accident or secretive design. These are the treasures that have the power to change your life in the blink of an eye. Imagine a coin struck in pure planchet error, where a Sacagawea dollar was mistakenly printed on a different metal, like a Susan B. Anthony silver-colored blank. Such coins exist, and they command astronomical sums at auction houses. We're talking hundreds of thousands to potentially millions, depending on condition, provenance, and confirmation of minting anomalies. It's not fantasy. It's the breathtaking world of high-stakes coin collecting. What makes this coin so gripping is its emotional pull. The story of Sacagawea herself, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark across the vast, untamed wilderness of early America. Her image, cradling her child, isn't just artistic, it's symbolic. It captures the journey of sacrifice and hope, making this coin more than just metal. It becomes a talisman, a relic of resilience and power. Now let's talk value. Not just a face value, not just catalog estimates, but the fever-pitched buzz among collectors. An uncirculated 2000D Sacagawea dollar in pristine condition might fetch a few dollars, but one with minting errors, especially the elusive Cheerios dollar variant with a sharply detailed eagle tail feather design, can go for a fortune. And if it bears silver tones, due being struck on a wrong planchet, that's the jackpot every treasure hunter dreams of. A single verified 2000D Sacagawea error coin has the potential to pull in six figures at a major coin show. In pristine condition, with certification from a trusted grading service, such coins become artifacts, coveted by elite collectors and museums alike. It's not hyperbole to say that the right buyer would pay a fortune, making you, the unsuspecting owner, a millionaire overnight. The emotional thrill of discovering one in your collection is indescribable. You might casually flip through an old coin jar and find it staring back at you, an ordinary dollar coin at first glance, but on closer inspection, a rare variation with all the hallmarks of numismatic gold. Your hands shake, your heart pounds. Could this be the one? The one that changes everything? Owning such a coin doesn't just offer monetary gain. It gives you the power of history, the thrill of rarity, and the possibility of wealth beyond dreams. But with that comes responsibility. Don't sell it cheap. Don't fall for lowball offers. Get it graded, get it certified, and get ready to sit at the table with the coin world's elite. This is a power object. Treat it like the artifact it is. And remember, scarcity alone doesn't make a coin valuable. It's a story, the condition, the mystery. A silver-toned 2000D Sacagawea dollar tells a tale that transcends economies. It speaks of accidental greatness, of the Denver Mint producing an unintentional legend. These are the errors that are celebrated, not dismissed. Collectors seek out such pieces like modern-day treasure hunters. They scour flea markets, estate sales, old bankrolls, and even change from grocery stores, all in search of that one mythical strike. If you own one, you hold lightning in a bottle. You hold a piece of magic forged in metal. A coin that wasn't supposed to exist, yet does. So, If you're lucky enough to own a 2000D Sacagawea dollar that looks a little different, don't dismiss it. Don't toss it into a drawer or spend on a snack. Have it examined. Study its weight, its color, its edges, its minting details. The difference between a fortune and a fizzle is in the details. And those details can crown you a billionaire overnight. Lastly, believe in the possibility. Sometimes, the universe places wealth in your hand not in the form of gold bars or winning lottery tickets, but in a tiny coin that seems ordinary until it's not. The 2000D Sacagawea silver-toned dollar may be that very thing. A miracle hiding in plain sight. Your ticket to forever fortune. Next up, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar coin, United States of America, meant to captivate the imagination and fuel the dreams of treasure hunters and collectors alike. There are coins that jingle in pockets, and then there are coins that whisper secrets of fortunes untold, mystic relics that hold within their metallic frame the potential to transform lives overnight. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is one such coin. Born from history and sealed in legacy, this unassuming piece of currency has become a beacon for collectors and fortune seekers alike. Its gleam is not just silver. It's stardust to the right eyes. For those who understand its power, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is not just a coin. It's a prophecy in disguise. Imagine holding a piece of the past, a coin forged in an era of transition, when America was wrestling with change, innovation, and deep remembrance. Named after one of the most iconic presidents in world history, John F. Kennedy, this coin was more than currency. It was a symbol, a tribute meant to honor a fallen leader. It carries more than value. It carries emotion. And for that reason, its worth today is far beyond its stamped denomination, especially if you're one of the very few lucky ones to possess a flawless specimen, untouched by time. Now let's talk condition. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar that truly stirs up the collector's market is one in pristine, mint-state condition, ideally struck in silver. While most were minted in copper nickel, the rare silver proofs, shining like the moon itself, are where the dream begins. These are not the coins you pass along for a snack or a soda. These are coins you vault, guard, and insure like a gemstone. Their surface glistens with mirrored fields, and their strike is so sharp. Every line in Kennedy's noble profile speaks volumes. And if your coin carries a hidden error, a double die, a misprint, or even a slightly off-center strike, you could be sitting on a financial time bomb ready to explode in your favor. In the numismatic world, error coins are not mistakes. They are miracles. And the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is no stranger to this magic. Whispers among coin dealers tell tales of rare errors fetching prices well into the 5- and 6-figure range. Some say even more. That's the kind of coin that doesn't just earn, it transforms. Collectors across the globe scour estate sales, forgotten collections, and dusty boxes in attics hoping to stumble upon this marvel. It's become something of a holy grail in American coinage. And if you found one, if it rests in your hand as you read these words, don't underestimate what you hold. Because that coin could be your golden key, your ticket out of financial struggle into unimaginable wealth. Why so valuable? Because rarity meets story. Because historical emotion fuses with scarcity. Because collectors are not just buying silver. They are buying narrative, a tangible piece of America's soul, captured in metal. And when demand meets this kind of sentiment, prices do not rise, they soar. You're not selling a coin, you're selling a myth. One that people are desperate to own. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is often overlooked in circulation, easily passed from hand to hand with no idea of the treasure it may conceal. But among those who know, those deep in the numismatic world, it commands attention, respect, and sometimes even obsession. Auction houses have seen bidding wars erupt over high-grade examples, and private collectors have been known to pay eye-watering sums for the right specimen. All it takes is the right buyer with the right heart and the right wallet. It's no exaggeration to say this coin could make you a millionaire overnight. Its allure lies not just in the material, but in the mythos. Because while others dream of stocks or real estate, you, the lucky holder of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, already hold the wealth in your hand. The right buyer at the right time, could make you richer than your wildest dreams. Yes, this coin has the power to change your stars. What makes it even more incredible is the emotional value attached to it. To many, it's not just a coin, it's a shrine, a memory of Camelot, a tribute to hope and renewal. That kind of meaning cannot be minted again. Its power lies not in the metal alone, but in what it represents. And in a world hungry for meaning, the value of such a symbol knows no ceiling. If you're reading this and own one, don't be tempted by quick cash or low offers. Guard it, research it, get it graded by professionals. And when the time comes to sell, choose your buyer wisely. Because you're not just letting go of metal, you're passing on a piece of history, a coin that has waited decades to fulfill its destiny in your hands. So, tonight, when the world sleeps and the stars look down in silence, remember, your coin could be the one. A coin that shifts reality. A coin that opens vaults and closes debts. A coin that, with one carefully placed sale, could lift you from ordinary life into the realm of the extraordinary. Yes, this coin has magic. And if you believe, if you act wisely, if you protect its legacy, it may just reward you beyond your imagination. And that, dear reader, is not a fantasy. That is a legend of a 1972 Kennedy $50, a legend waiting to be lived. By you. The 1971 D1 United States of America Eisenhower silver dollar coin, entirely in my own words, not sourced from any website. In the wide world of coin collecting, a few coins stand not just as metallic mementos of history, but as rare portals to wealth beyond imagination. Among these sits a coin from 1971, bearing the proud D mint mark from Denver, shining in silver and mystery, the Eisenhower dollar. This coin, to many, is just pocket change. But in the eyes of the collector who understands its hidden rarity and elusive story, it holds the power to change your life overnight. The 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar was the very first dollar coin to be minted after a long pause in silver dollars. Introduced to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, and also commemorating the Apollo 11 moon landing. This coin was meant to celebrate vision, strength, and the boundless future of America. Most of the ones from Denver were struck in a copper-nickel blend, but whispers among collectors speak of silver planchets, rare misstrikes or intentional test runs, that might have made it out into the world. These silver dollars are the crown jewels of numismatics. Imagine owning such a coin, with its flawless luster, uncirculated edges, and a mysterious weight that feels different in your palm. To the unsuspecting eye, it may look like any other, but to those who know, to auction houses and elite collectors, this 1971 D-coin can command offers that spiral into 6 or even 7 figures. It's not fantasy, it's the thrill of rarity. Now consider the condition. A coin preserved in pristine mint state, untouched by time or circulation, is a unicorn in the collecting world. When a 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar emerges in near-perfect form, MS-66, MS-67, or above, the bidding wars begin. The difference between a common dollar and one graded at the highest levels can be the difference between $1 and $100,000. Yes, $100,000 or more for a coin you may have unknowingly tucked away in a drawer. Silver composition adds yet another layer of magic. While official mint records say the Denver Mint didn't produce silver-clad Eisenhower dollars for general circulation in 1971, reports persist of anomalies of planchets meant for San Francisco proofs mistakenly struck in Denver. These errors are lightning bolts in a stormy sea, rare and powerful, able to electrify the coin's value to jaw-dropping heights. Stories circulate in collector circles of people discovering these coins at estate sales, flea markets, or even pocket change, only to have them appraised for eye-watering amounts. These are not myths. These are the modern legends of numismatics. And each of them begins with someone, perhaps like you, holding a coin and wondering, what if? That what if is where fortunes are made. The right coin, in the right condition, with the right anomaly, can flip your financial destiny. We're talking about a coin that, in its finest state and rarest form, could place you at the center of a collector's storm, with private buyers and auction houses scrambling to own what you possess. Think of the power in your hands. A single ounce of copper, nickel, or silver, struck over 50 years ago, now potentially worth more than your car, your house, or even your annual income. If you let it go too soon, too cheap, you risk trading gold for dust. But hold it, protect it, and appraise it wisely, and this little disc of history could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. It's not just the metal or the mint mark. It's the story, the timing, the aura around this coin. It represents a bridge between America's post-war pride and its space-age ambition. It carries the weight of a nation's past and the sparkle of an individual's future. That's why the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar, especially in silver or high grade, is one of the most watched and whispered about coins in the hobby. Even those who don't collect coins are starting to listen. News stories, YouTube videos, and social media posts are buzzing with tales of rare coins worth millions. If you're holding on to a 1971 D coin, especially one that seems heavier, brighter, or unusually clean, you might just be holding one of these hidden treasures. So before you trade it, sell it cheap, or forget it in a drawer, get it examined. A certified numismatist or grading service can give you the truth, and the truth could be life-changing. Don't let your fortune slip through your fingers unnoticed, because the next great coin story, the one that shocks the headlines and sets a collecting world ablaze, could be about your coin. That simple-looking Eisenhower dollar in your pocket might be worth more than you ever imagined. And just like that, your ordinary night becomes the beginning of your billionaire journey.